Warm-ups. All right. The organization of this band. Okay, let's see. So, it's too narrow. I have to get a little more. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's good. That just really is good. Oh, while I'm here, I'll do the top of the delts. So when I'm doing this, I am pulling it. Let me get a little more. So I'm pulling it. I'm having a hard time with this band today. Okay, okay, so I don't have to do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull it up, but I'm not gonna go, okay, so here, and then I'm not going all the way. I'm not gonna go here where there's no resistance. I'm gonna stay where there's some resistance. Really warms up the shoulders. I have to say the joint gets very warm. Shoulder joint. I don't do drugs. And now as I'm getting tired, I'm going shorter, not going up as high. Oh, that is so good. All right, I'm gonna do my handy dandy chirp wheel. Get my chirp wheel on my back. It's got a little groove for my spine, which I appreciate. And just gonna do a little massage. That feels so good. I highly recommend it. I also have a littler one, this one. And I'm going to do that because it gets it in a different angle. Obviously, different size sphere. I have to go a little higher. Yeah. This one makes a chirp. I don't know why. It's a deeper massage. And then also, I could just hang out like this for a moment and just let my upper spine relax into it. And that's a nice feeling. I vow to myself I will never be kyphotic. Kyphotic is, hunchback. A lot of people walk around hunched. I will not do that. I have made a promise to myself I will not do that. Get yourself there. Okay, and then I'm just going to stretch my pecs out here. I've got the little weights. Oh my God, that is so good. I love it. Okay, using my little bar, gonna stretch my shoulders. I'm pushing down with my wrist onto the bar, and then pushing down with my chest towards the floor. Oh, that's good. And then this one is also a great stretch for the shoulders, which is just to get, you might not have enough room here. Okay, so basically, if I can, I'd like my hands out that way, and I'm again pushing with my elbows and pushing with my armpits towards the floor. Just going to do that one more time. It's very good, actually. Very good stretch. For me, anyway. Wow, that's intense. I'm working up for the time to stay longer, but at this moment, I'm not there yet. All right, we've got the yoga pads in the way. Okay, feet. Stretching the feet. I love stretching my feet. Just, it's stretching the top of the ankle, which never gets stretched, you know. And you can do it with your knees kind of pulled apart, and that gets this the outside. And then if you kind of go with your knees totally together and then your feet out a little bit, this will get the inside of the foot. By inside, I mean the part that touches the other foot. And then I'm just going normal. And then sitting on the balls of the feet. Oh. I can feel blood going into my toes, which is really nice. And then this is stretching the shoulders from the back. So I've got my hands together and I'm going to just gently move away and see. Tis a nice stretch, actually. All right, since this is set up, I'll do my favorite so far at this moment anyway. Favorite stomach warm-up. Really gets the stomach well. If you have some disability and you're lying on your back in your bed and you can do this, this would be a great way to get your stomach, your core strong while, not getting injured. I do it with my my hands overhead and holding and using this weight to keep my hands down, although I need to do that. And I haven't started with my stomach yet. So when I'm doing this, okay, my shoulders are up as high as I can. You can do it just with your arms down at your sides if you want. But for me, I'm pulling down my rib cage towards the floor. I'm pulling my pubic bone towards my belly button. I'm pulling my shoulders towards the floor so that they're not rounded. And I'm pulling my belly towards the floor. And then once I stop talking, I'll try breathing into my belly and using the breath as resistance. That feels so good. For me anyway. It just really, it's nice to have the shoulders stretching in my condition of wanting my shoulders more flexible. But it's also just nice to breathe into the belly and keep the belly in as much as I can. Okay, I'm going again. And squeezing my glutes. My shoulders are up. What I mean by up on my ears, but down by the floor at the same time. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. It's so good. Then, putting this away, or over here anyway. This is my rolling pin / exerciser for my anterior delts. So I've got my shoulders as high as they go towards my ears. My glutes engaged, my belly engaged, and I'm going to try to hold it up. It's interesting to remember all the things. A lot of things to remember, but it's good. Squeezing the glutes, pulling up the belly. I believe it is making my upper back stronger, which is good. So I can hold myself more aligned in handstands. I'm going to do it again. Just taking a moment. Squeezing the glutes, pulling the pubic bone towards the belly, pulling the belly button in. Oh. Okay, taking a moment for that. Then it's great to just breathe, and then I'm gonna hair everywhere. Okay, so just moving I'm keeping my arms locked, my elbows locked. And then the other direction. Rolling my shoulders back. And then this is just basically in a circle, just to get the spine woken up, the hips moving. I went opposite directions, but try to keep your legs straight while you're doing this. So you're just moving your hips, your spine, your belly, and then switch directions. Okay, and this one, if you get on your back if you can, and then the trick, I'm going to put one leg straight and then put this at a 90-degree angle, so you're barely doing it, and then put the knee at the 90-degree angle and turn the toes. You know, turn your ankle in a circle, your foot in a circle. Okay, and then the other direction, so I'm circling my toes around my ankle. Oh. So I'm changing now to the other side, and I've got, again, 90 degrees, or as close to it as I can perceive. And then I'm going to turn my ankle. Other direction. This is just what I'm going to do here. I am pushing with my feet up and pulling down at the same time. So my feet are trying to pull it up, pull my legs up, and then I'm pushing down at the same time. That is hard. That's just because I don't have as much. My tuck is, like, I can do it on my back, or when I'm, like, I have too much of this if I'm not using force, so I'm trying to get it stronger. I'm gonna work out the hands a little bit. Okay, so going to lift, and then lift, and then down, down, lift, lift, down, down, lift, lift, down, down. When I'm doing it, I'm trying to not have my fingers straight. Well, I mean, okay, let me show you. So I'm pushing up, and then my fingers, I try to keep them still bent. So I'm getting all the muscles. If they're straight, that's a different thing. So to keep them bent. Sometimes I go straight, but I'm trying to keep them bent. Okay, now just gonna do the same thing but without the palm, lifting the palm. So I'm just gonna have the palm lifted and then up, down, up, down. Oh, that is good. Then just to stretch out my hands, that gets your forearms, both front and back. If you can put your hand, you stay in that position or get out to get into it, and then just squeeze your fingers to your palm. That's going to get a deeper stretch. And then, oh. And then I'm trying now to lift the fingers up. You can't really move, but lifting the fingers up. Oh. It's such a specific, weird feeling. Gonna do a plank. And then I'm going to do scapular push-ups. So it's just a push-up with my scapula moving. So I'm in extended like this, and then down. That's good. That is the warm-up for today. Oh, no, there's one more thing. Okay, that's almost a warm-up for today. Just going to warm up my neck. So I'm going to put my hands behind my head, kind of at the top, and then push with my head back while bringing my hands forward. So I'm not moving anywhere. I'm just strengthening the muscles of my neck, and it feels good. Okay, and then the same thing, but you're going to be, that's really good if you get tech head, from doing that. That particular exercise is good. Then I'm going to just push forward with my head and then hold it so I'm not. So it's an isometric exercise. Just pushing really gets the platysma, which is the neck muscle, the main neck muscle. Oh, that's so good. And then I'm going to push with my head this way, but push with my hand this way. So that's getting the whole side of the neck. And it feels very good, actually. It's great. If you get a headache, if you can do this, this might be helpful. So I'm really pushing. It's also getting this side too. Oh, and then the other side. So pushing my head that way and my arm that way. And this one is my favorite, the last one. It is, I'm going to push that way with my hand, but that way with my neck, and, or my head. And it's going to, no, I'm doing it this way. So I'm pushing my head that way, but I'm pushing with my hand that way. Okay, and then try the other side. So pushing with your head towards the front and pushing with your hand towards the back. And that really just seems to make my neck feel good, you know, just like I don't know what it does exactly. It strengthens the muscles, I guess, so my neck doesn't have the chance to get as you know, get hurt as easily as it used to. So just moving my arms around, relaxing the wrists, getting the wrists lubricated. Lubricate. Do you lubricate your wrists, darling? All right. That is my warm-up for today. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you followed along if you wanted to. Thank you.